Welcome back, my awesome people. In today's episode, I will be highlighting the 3 fastest growing industries: cloud computing, gaming, and digital payments, and what stocks I am buying from each industry. So let's get right into it. The first industry that has been around but only recently revolutionized our digital world is cloud computing. The digital information of our lives has been driven due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The sudden shutdowns of offices, schools, and businesses have increased the demand for cloud solutions and services as people work from home. For many of us, cloud computing is a form of storage, either through Google Drive, Apple's iCloud, etc. But cloud computing is not just where we store our digital files, but is actually focused on the delivery of different services through the internet. These include tools and applications like data, storage, servers, databases, networking, and software, and much, much more. Companies that provide cloud services enable users to store files and applications on remote servers and then access all the data through their internet. This means the user is not required to be in a specific place to gain access to their work, allowing the user to work remotely. Rather than keeping files on a hard drive or local storage device, cloud-based computing and storage makes it possible to access and save their files from a remote database. As long as an electronic device has access to the internet, it has access to the data and the software programs that run it. Now, cloud computing is a popular option for people and businesses for a number of reasons, including cost savings, increased productivity, speed and efficiency, performance, and security. Cloud computing is not a single piece of technology like a microchip or a cell phone. Rather, it is a system comprised of 3 services: software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. I am not going to go through what each of those mean, but you can easily Google it after the video to get some more details. And regardless of the kind of service, cloud computing services provide users with a series of functions, including email, storage, backup, and data retrieval, creating and testing apps, analyzing data, and audio and video streaming. When it comes to providing services, the big players in the cloud computing sector include Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, and Alibaba Cloud. And as you can tell from the companies that I just listed, these are the biggest players in the tech world. So it makes sense for them to also be the big players in the cloud computing world. And to reflect this growing industry, the 3 stocks that I am watching and buying from the cloud computing sector includes Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT, Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, and Snowflake, ticker symbol SNOW. So make sure you keep these on your watch list, as they are companies that will see major growth in the near future. And for more strategies and tips on money, investing, and creating financial independence, follow me on my Twitter at Jacob Rant, and get bullish on that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and smash all the likes and bells to get all the updates on my many fantastic investments. And comment below with what you think about these growing industries, because I do reply to every comment. And if you are watching this video and do not have a Wealthsimple trade account and you want free money to trade with and $0 commission fees that won't eat into your profits, especially if you are buying penny stocks, look at all those perks, right? Sign up with my Wealthsimple link down in the description box below for $25 of free real money to trade with. Link is below. Now, the second fastest growing industry that will take entertainment to the next level is gaming. Video games have been around for decades, providing entertainment for children and adults. They have evolved significantly from the early days of computer games and the first versions of Nintendo and Atari. The days of pixelated screens and limited sounds are a distant memory, as video games have become more lifelike than ever before. As technology continues to improve, so do video games. It was once unfair unthinkable to sink millions into development costs. But games today can cost tens and even hundreds of millions of dollars. And this has pushed game development into Hollywood movie territory in terms of production and marketing costs. The video game sector is immensely large. In fact, it is larger than the movie and music industry combined, and it is only growing. So there are over 2 billion gamers across the world, which is about 26% of the world's population. And it is no surprise that companies want a piece of that pie. Analysts predict that by 2022, the gaming industry will generate $200 billion in revenue. As such, tech companies are looking to get involved in this revenue stream. Tech giants such as Google, Facebook, and Apple have all made plays to enter the gaming industry. Non-traditional gaming companies like Facebook, Apple, and Google are getting into the industry and looking for ways to make video game streaming as natural as streaming music or a song on Spotify or a movie on Netflix. In 2016, Facebook began developing a gaming platform with Unity Technologies, which makes a game development framework for people to make video games. And Google launches program Stadia, which is Google's cloud gaming service that allows users to play streaming video games with extremely high quality. The key for all of these companies is to allow players to stream video games without the need of a computer or a video game console, as the world moves more and more to life being centered around the mobile device. Purchasing physical video games in the form of cartridges or discs is starting to go out the window. Subscription streaming services are the future and will be beneficial to video game companies, as manufacturing, shipping, and storage costs will all disappear. Subscription services have also allowed for revenue generation to occur throughout the year, whereas traditionally games were bought during holidays and other big occasion events. The video game industry has always been about innovation. New technology, new controls, and new experiences are to be expected. As the world moves more and more to time spent on mobile devices, streaming services and mobile phone game playing will become an important arena for revenues, and large tech companies will be right there. Perhaps the most interesting change in the video game industry is the expanding demographics of gamers. With more people playing games, creating demand for more immersive entertainment and looking for easier ways to access games, the future of the video game industry looks very, very bright. Video games have grown to resemble competition-based interactive movies, and the COVID-19 pandemic has propelled the industry to make more money than movies and North American sports combined. Global video game revenue surged 20% to $180 billion in 2020 as the COVID-19 lockdowns helped global gaming sales rise, and experts don't see growth taking a hit in 2021. And to reflect this growing industry, the 3 stocks that I am watching and buying from the gaming sector include Electronic Arts, ticker symbol EA, it's in the game, Activision, ticker symbol ATVI, and Unity Software, ticker symbol U. So make sure you keep your eyes on these stocks, as they are companies that will see major growth in the near future. The third and final fastest growing industry is the digital payments industry. Now, there is a lot of appetite for payment companies. After all, global credit card payments, both consumer and business, make up roughly 10% of the total consumer to business and business to business movement of money. So it is still an emerging industry. That means 90% of goods and services in the world can only be paid with some form of cash. The payment market will continue to grow as instant payment features in everything we consume, from food delivery and ride-hailing apps to entertainment, travel, wellness, gaming, and education apps continue to dominate. On the business-to-business side, some businesses have very high profit margins, while many compete in markets where profit margins are very thin. And some are comfortable with taking credit card payments, while others can't afford to pay the merchant fee and need to be paid in cash instead. Gone are the days when individuals would rely on traditional methods of payments such as cash and checks, and these traditional payment systems are undergoing a shift as the introduction of new payments technology, emerging markets, and increased consumer expectations are transforming how we pay. The rise of computers and mobile devices have not only changed the way we work, but also how we manage our financial aspects and payments, thereby leading to the growth of new digital payment technologies. Despite increased adoption of digital payments, cash would still remain as a primary form of payment for many, especially for low-value transactions. Some emerging markets also still lack a modern payments infrastructure, while certain cultures still have not developed trust in the modern banking system, showing that we still have a long way to go before we become a cashless society. So simply put, the digital payment industry is still young, still emerging, and will be an innovative game changer in the way we pay and conduct business. And to reflect this growing industry, the 3 stocks that I am watching and buying from the digital payment sector include Square, ticker symbol SQ, PayPal, ticker symbol PYPL, and Affirm, ticker symbol AFRM. So make sure you keep these stocks on your watch list, as they are companies that will see major growth in the future. And again, if you are watching this video and do not have a Wealthsimple trade account and you want free money to trade with and $0 commission fees that won't eat into your profits, sign up with my Wealthsimple trade link down in the description box below for $25 of free real money for you to trade with. Link is below. So again, I am not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research and consult your own financial professional. Thanks. There is so much wealth out there for all of us to get a piece of. So by allowing our hard-earned money make us more money is the key to wealth and the key to financial success. Subscribe, like, and share to help out the channel, and so you will get notified of when I post my penny stocks, REITs, dividends, and speculative stocks from my portfolio and any other investments I am currently buying or selling. I want everyone to have the opportunity to get out of this work-life trap by buying back their freedom through investing. So let's all ride 2021 together on a journey of health, love, success. So until the next video, stay ranting.